Okay, and we're going to unmold the alphabet. I'm leaving my camera still so that it's not annoying. So what I did, you can see I have a bunch of resin drops everywhere, because basically this did not take much to fill up. And look at this. And I'm going to have holes in it. But anyway, when I've done my project, I'll use what I have left to make something else. So anyway, this I had just got and I wanted to try it. So I had put my resin probably just like right here, and then I used a card and scraped it all over and got pretty much the whole thing. Like I said, there's going to be some holes, and I don't know about bubbles, but because I tried to pop them pretty good. But let's get to it. See what they look like. See that corner there? Now what I've found in my 1 month of experience working with it is corners suck. Even the edges, look at that, there's one right there. And to me, that's sucky. But why I bought this mold is because, letters are actually kind of hard to find. But I mean, these are a pretty good size, like 1/2 inch. That one looks like it might come out okay. Let's do some better ones, like normal letters. I think these gonna be called an X-ray. Oh, let's see what we've got. Let me look with my eyeballs, not just through the camera. That one actually looks like it came out pretty good. So I got a P. Oh gosh. I gotta get a better camera. Like a real one. Anyway. So there's a P. There we go. Nice. S. And then I'm gonna flip it over. They come out so easy. Oh, the S looks like it came out good, except for the top. That. But what I'm going to use these for is sticking in resin. So I think it'll be forgiving. Maybe I'll do a video on it. Putting resin letters in resin. And I have put some things that are translucent, like agates, I put in resin. And they become really weird. The one disappeared because it was clear. But look at this. Look how they look. Isn't that cool? I mean, those are what they call glass from Glass Beach, California. Where all my photos, obviously. But you can forgive my dog. He's a border collie. I think the clear one was right there, and you can kind of see it. Okay, maybe right behind the green. But anyway, and then this was, I guess, an anemone leg. But yeah, you just see how they stay clear. It's like they're forever wet. So it's pretty awesome. You can think about that when you want to do it. I don't have luck with the circle or these sphere molds. This is the smallest, not smallest, I'm sorry, 30 millimeter, I think. So what I did with this one is I made this, let me see. Which one did I do first? Oops. I did the clear first. And I stuck just the shell in there. And then, so I had half. And then I stuck that half in the top. Well, no, I didn't. I'm dumb. No. I took this one, and then I filled it up with the blue. With the blue. And then I stuck that in there like that. So, it is not round. You can tell that. But, I mean, it's the best sphere I've made. And I pre-dunked the shell before, cause see the holes? Those would just catch bubbles if you just tried to throw your resin in there. Okay, so like I said, let's look for a bad one. I think it's this O. There you can see that clear spot, so that means there's something not there. Let's see. It is satisfying to unmold stuff. Okay, yeah, see, I got a nice divot. And another couple things in that one. Right there. But you know what? Like I said, this was an experiment. I mean, if I was... Okay. One tip I have think that I've known. One thing I think I've learned, thank you, is if you're going to do stuff, even like this little thing, you want to make sure you do it with your newly mixed up resin. You know, don't wait till it gets to its work time limit, because that's what I do a lot. And I mean, I'm like, oh, please just pour it into the mold, pour, and sometimes it gets nasty. Well, maybe I'll give you guys some other tips on what to do to save some money, because like we all know these are not cheap, even though you're only talking like $3.50 when they're half price for at certain places that I have around town. That's gonna add up because they're one-time use. Now I'm kind of cheap and I can pick it out, so I pick it out and use them again. But you can't always do that. Sometimes you break them. Sometimes you don't want to pick it out, because if there's not a lot in there, it's a little bit harder to pick out. But anyway, thank you guys for your time. Look at this. I get to clean this mold too. It'll be fun. Kind of is fun. But okay, this is from a store that starts with an H and an L. And I have not had any trouble with their stuff. Some other people will say, I was going to end, now I'm beginning. Some people I've read, oh, I only got one use out of it. Pro tip, don't overheat your mold. They will bond, just like cast iron and oil. So you don't want to overheat your mold, right? So whether you're using a lighter or whatever, you just got to be really careful. You don't want to cook your stuff in your mold, because it will bond. That's what heat does, is a bonding agent. So anyway, till next time.